My rancid blood whispers to me, kill, kill, and kill again. My ruined body yearns to reap death in this world. And when this foul urge calls, it possesses my whole being. Injured beyond repair. I know nothing besides this. I must resist the dark urge, lest it consume my mind. I must discover who I was and what happened to me before my twitching knife hand writes a tragedy in blood.
Where to next?
Let's hope the locals are friendly.
Be wary.
It's more of those wretched...
Wet? What was that?
마레플로스. 안녕하세요. 오늘은 휴방성대 파업 기념이지만 제가 분재게임 3개도 다 태워버려서 할 게 없어서 진짜 뜬금포로 발더스게이트 3를 시작하게 됐습니다. 노마이크긴 해도 아예 아무것도 없으면 심심하니까. TTS의 힘을 빌려보았습니다. 근데 이거 눈 좌우 색깔 아로나 같지 않냐? 레이사들은 꼽으셨습니까? 흐흠. 농담이고 진지하게 커스터마이징 해볼게요. 캬캬. 아 근데 오드아이 커스텀은 진짜 어렵다. 그냥 통일하자. 아니. 다들 녹화본 기다려. 왜 여기 왔어? 방송 안 켜져. 허이허이. 흑적 조합은 진리지. EWW 마지막 꼬리가 제일 이질감이 없다. 드래곤본은 역시 꼬리지. 직업 바꾸고 싶은데
Let's hope the locals are.
Hells, something just woke up down here.
Be wary.
It's opened.
More of those.
There's magic keeping this chest sealed. I can feel its aura.
What?
What was? Let's hope the locals are friendly.
어우 이 목소리 좋다. 오. 멀리서도 눈이 보이는 게 마룡 같아서 좋은데 아니 잠시만. 드래곤본 원래 이렇게 다양했나? 에이, 그 와중에 수룡은 없네. 쳇.
schwarze, schwarze,
방금 들은 게 독일어로 검정이래.
Tenebris.
이건 라틴어로 어둠이라는 뜻이래요. 얘네가 어두운 충동이니까. 이게 어울린다. 이번 가디언은 모라라떼랑은 다른 애로 골라봐야겠다. 드워프 가디언. 뭔가 귀여울 것 같은데? 정했다. 인간 창가로 간다.
Remarkable.
Follow your instincts. Don't be afraid.
아나 키키키. 시네마틱 봤던 건 스킵. 내 드래곤본
The blood in
잘생겼구만.
your head thrums and pounds. That pounding blood obscures who you are. An overwhelming loss of memory. How you ended up amidst these hellish flames is just as hidden. You have nothing in your skull, besides your name and a headache. But you are in danger. The dark urge. Whatever that is you. You will claw back the truth. But first, you have to claw your way out of here.
My head.
Don't waste a step.
Someone else got out. Might be other survivors. I'll give it a shot. I feel better.
Help us. Yes.
어우, 이
You've
장면은
come to save us from this place.
봐도
From
적응이
this
안 돼.
place, you'll free us.
The exposed brain quivers in expectation.
Please. Before they return. They return. Remove us from this body. From this case. Free us. Please.
Apart from this strange context, you notice nothing unusual about the brain.
힘이 없으면 머리가 고생하지. 내가 지혜를 실패한 건 힘을 위해서야.
The brain lifts from the skull, but you notice an opportunity. You could cripple the strange creature, making it more subservient should it prove a threat. Your fingers twitch with the desire to rip its tender, moist meat to shreds.
This is your end.
Your head throbs and your skin tingles. Visions rush past. A dragon's wing, a silver sword, and a flash of your face seen through the strange woman's eyes.
Oh, my head. What is this? Skvar, you are no thrall. Vlaakith blesses me this day. Together, we might survive. We carry Mind Flayer parasites. Unless we escape, unless we are cleansed, our bodies and minds will be tainted and twisted. Within days, we will be Geich, Mind Flayers. First, we exterminate the imps. Then we find the helm and take control of the ship. We will address the matter of a cure for this infection once we reach the material plane.
My path be true.
Blood comes easy these days. Try me. What now? Cutting to the chase.
You proved surprisingly adequate in battle. Now, to the helm.
for me. Very well.
Assume nothing. Indolence breeds madness. One true way.
The Nautiloid won't withstand these dragon attacks for long. Forward!
No time to rest. On my way.
Cave machinery. I can make no sense of
Hatazeth!
Survival is all that matters. May the gods take you first. At the ready.
The console appears dormant. The mechanisms are completely unrecognizable at first, but then you spy an empty socket. Nothing. The console.
Not us!
Must power this.
Terminated!
아. 지난번에 너무 막 대했더니 우리가 아니래. 키키키.
No time to waste.
I won't give in.
Vlaakith's will be done.
No one stopped me yet. Moving ahead. Already dead. Aggression. Another mystery. Annihilate. Another mystery. Beautiful.
We have no time for stragglers.
The construction is too alien. Nothing looks familiar.
This ship is crashing. Do you intend to die for a stranger?
Try that contraption next to the pod. They did something to it when they sealed me in. Hurry! Please!
Here goes nothing.
Skra. How many hosts of these gay infected?
A dazed woman is trapped inside the pod. She doesn't notice you.
Another brain. This might unlock those controls next to the pod.
As you place your hand on the pod, you hear something. A presence connected to the pod, commanding the person inside to change.
Changed at the pull of a lever. How? If we are not purified, this may be our fate.
We need to get out of here before it's our turn.
We are nearing the helm. Once inside, do as I say.
The console appears dormant. The console hums to life. But what is its purpose? Will it free the captive or transform her like that other unfortunate? pulsing glow and organic lines of the device make it seem more like a beating heart than a machine. This device is different from the one that caused the other captive to transform. Perhaps it will open the nearby pod. Suddenly, you feel a hideous squirming in your head. The parasite. Then discomfort fades, and another sensation washes over you. Connection. Authority.
아니 슈발. 조될 뻔.
You feel the biomechanical brain of the console process your command and yield to it. A shiver runs across your mind. You feel sated.
I thought that damn thing was going to be my coffin. Thank you.
Your mind lurches into her thoughts. Her gratitude is mixed with wariness, because you have a gift with you.
You keep dangerous company. Fair point. Looks like there's plenty of fighting ahead. Let me come with you. We can get off this ship and watch each other's backs along the way. Shadowheart. One moment. It's nothing. Trust me.
Enough of this chatter. We need to get to the helm. Now.
She's right. Lead on.
오랜만에 했더니 길 까먹은 피리우.
오.
Thrall, connect the nerves of the transponder. We must escape. Now.
Do it. We will deal with the Geich after we escape.
This thing's falling fast. Got to right it. Bleed for me.
Nothing will stand in my way. All right, time to skulk about. Still breathing, despite everything.
Taking position.
Got to press on.
I wonder if this is worth the cost. Don't waste a step.
Hurry, before they strike.
Damn these idiots. I need to reach the transponder.
Nearly out of the sky. It's now or never. Moving.
I'll give it a shot.
The Helm's alien transponder. You've made it in time.
아, 시네마틱 스킵된 건가? 왜 스킵됐지?
You half expected your memories to return once you were free of the Mind Flayer ship. But your past is still an aching void. If you don't find a way to remove the tadpole burrowed in
원래
your
이런
brain
대사였나?
soon, your future will be as blank as your past. Your head
공허한
whispers
과거라니.
vengeance. You cannot wait to slice your way forth, seeking
아.
whatever wrought this tragedy upon you.
내가 정한 것 때문에.
Can't slow down. Discussion.
You're alive. I'm alive.
아니 너무 거칠게
How is this
깨우는데.
possible? True. Seems like we're the lucky ones, judging by all the corpses strewn about. I remember the ship. I remember falling. Then nothing. You might want to reconsider calling her a friend. Looks like she ran off without us. You're more concerned for her than she is for you, clearly. We need to take care of ourselves. First things first, we need supplies, shelter, and most of all, a healer. We might have escaped, but we still have these little monsters in our heads. No, I don't recognize this place. But anything's an improvement on where we just came from. We need each other, and we both know what's at stake. Can't think of better company. One thing, just before we go. I wanted to thank you again for freeing me. It would have been all too easy for you to run right past my pod, but you didn't. I'll remember that.
아니 호감자기. 이렇게. 아 맞다. 이거 유튜브 못 올릴 뻔. 잠깐 검열 버전 온. 어디서 하더라 그거. 잠시 화장실. 다녀왔습니다.
What's in here?
You drink in the pungent corpse. Since you awoke on the ship, your mind has been cold and empty, but something stirs. With your hands close to this body, you know nothing of why, but you find a half smile flittering across your face. As soon as you delve into your mind, it is filled with flashes of 1,000 different dead. There is something unknown and unspeakable deep within your heart.
Something the matter? I understand why you ask, but memory loss is not as uncommon as you'd think. There may be other causes. We haven't gone all that far yet. What are you referring to exactly? I suppose we'd go our separate ways. Not a slight on your company, of course. Perhaps, perhaps not. If we do survive, we'll have separate lives to return to. I need to get to Baldur's Gate. There's someone waiting for me there. Someone I have to reach. As soon as possible. Thank you. And you're right. It's a delicate matter. Not something for light conversation. Must I? Thinking about it won't help. We know what to do, so let's do it. Find a way to rid ourselves of these things. We've no solid leads right now, though. We'd best get hunting. If you discover anything that might help us, I'm all ears. I must admit, you've been a surprise, and not an unpleasant one. Kindred spirits are few and far between for me. Besides, you saved my life aboard the Nautiloid. How can I do anything but sing your praises?
Oh.
Must we? No harm in a little mystery, don't you think? Thank you. I'm sure we'll get along perfectly well.
More of those wretched things.
Vicious filth. Best keep some distance, or this'll be a short fight.
Can't even catch my breath. Well, so much for peace. They're dying for me. All of them.
You fight well. Perhaps our survival isn't such a distant prospect.
They should all be running.
Something the matter? No time to dally.
Shouldn't have wished to live in more interesting times. Time to press ahead. Wonder what's past this.
What am I to do? What do we have here?
Wretched thing. Pull yourself together.
Something the matter? Fine. What's on your mind? I must admit... Besides, you saved my life aboard the Nautiloid.
Might be useful. What path lies before me?
I need some help.
There.
A mind flayer. And it's hurt.
You approach the dying monster. This is the thing that abducted you. You could end its life here and now, if only you didn't feel compassion. Compassion. The poor creature is on the brink of death, but there's still time. You'd give your life to save it, to nurse it back to health. But then the feeling slips. The creature's mind seems to focus elsewhere. Your minds fuse, lusting for something that is gone. But then its grip claws back with a vengeance, a vice locking your mind into obedience. It needs sustenance to survive, and with your very body, you can provide.
Get away from that thing.
Warm, wet tentacles wrap themselves around your head, and for the first time in your life, you're perfectly happy.
이거 항상 궁금했는데. 이렇게 됐느구나. 와우. 헉. 많이 뒤에서부터네.
Best be on my way.
Drink in the punch since you know nothing of why, but you find a half smile flittering across your face.
저장을 생활화합시다.
Need to find a way forward.
Since you know nothing of why, but you find a half smile flittering across your face.
고정이냐고. 왜 그러냐고. 지능 투자 좀 더 해줬잖아.
Swift as my feet can carry me. Seems like a talk.
You're alive. I'm true. You might want to We might have escaped, but we still have these little monsters in our heads. No. I don't. We need each other. And we both want.
You drink in the pungent corpse. Since you awoke on the ship, your mind has been caught. You know nothing of why, but you find a half smile flittering across your face. As soon as you... there is some...
seems simple enough. More of those wretched things.
Vicious filth. Best keep some distance, or this'll be a short fight. Perhaps our survival isn't such a distant prospect.
얘네가 파밍템 줄 때도 있긴 하구나.
Anything of use? Take that.
Hurry! I've got one of those brain things cornered. There. in the grass. You can kill it, can't you? Like you killed the others?
좀 다르다 지난번이랑.
I was hoping for a kind soul. Well, not to worry. I saw you on the ship, strutting about whilst I was trapped in that pod. What did you and those tentacled freaks do to me? I'm not an idiot. I saw... Ah!
Your mind twists. You're looking out of unfamiliar eyes, prowling dark, busy streets. You try to hold the memory, but it fades to the worm. The light, the fear.
What was that? What's going on? The worm. Of course. That explains things somewhat. And to think, I was ready to decorate the ground with your innards. Apologies.
예의를 알긴 아네. 어? 호감도가 좀 다 다르네.
A kindred spirit. My name's Astarion. I was in Baldur's Gate when those beasts snatched me. A pleasure. So, do you know anything about these worms? Turn us into... Of course it'll turn me into a monster. What else did I expect? Although, it hasn't happened yet.
얘 성격 시원시원하네 은근히.
If we can find an expert, someone that can control these things,
동료로 데리고 다니면 재밌겠다.
Well, yes, of course. But first things first. You know, I was ready to go this alone. But maybe sticking with the herd isn't such a bad idea.
불행.
And you seem like a useful person to know. All right. I accept.
사람은 아니고 드래곤이긴 한데.
As he joins your side, your mind dances with thoughts of a perfect, pretty corpse.
나 왜 이래 자꾸. 왜 이러지 진짜로? 내 복수가 이상한데?
Never a dull moment.
You have a manner of irresistible desperation about you. I like it. Oh, what's to tell? I'm a magistrate back in the city. It's all rather tedious.
치안 판사?
Astarion's an interesting find. Let's hope any future acquaintances don't hold a blade to your throat by way of introduction.
아 진짜 섀도우 아트.
I understand why you ask, but we haven't gone all that far yet. What are you referring to exactly? I suppose there's someone waiting for me there. Thank you. And your if you discover anything that might help us. Besides, you saved my life aboard the Nautiloid. Must we? No, thank you. I'm sure we'll get along perfectly well.
If not over, then through. There. A mind flayer. And it's hurt.
You approached the dying monster. You could compassion. Yes, you should be whipped, made to bow before this creature in shame. It's possessing your mind, but then the feeling slips. The creature's mind seems to focus elsewhere. Your mind's fused, but then its grip claws. It needs sustenance to survive. And with your very body, you can provide. The monster lies
한번
exhausted,
키스해봤으면 충분해.
defeated. Its eyes, wet orange pearls, radiate malice.
Monster. Death is too good for it.
Dead goblins over there. Worth checking for supplies, maybe.
I hear shouting up ahead.
We should check it out, but be careful.
You think it's dangerous?
Zoru was right. Yellow as a toad and twice as ugly.
The thing's dangerous. Leave it for the goblins to kill.
And if it escapes, how will you... Oh, a guess.
우리 레이젤한테 무슨
Skull
짓이야?
pounds in response to the prisoner's white-hot stare. Her lips don't move, yet you hear her voice.
Get rid of them.
He's right. No one's safe if that thing goes loose. Not even us.
Damaze?
Enough. Lower the trap. Ready your blade.
You've but one chance. Join me or die.
섀도 아트 -5. 너무 뼈 아프지만 레이젤 죽이고 싶지 않아.
No! You lying rat!
I need healing. Time to meet your maker. Let's end this.
Spasm grip.
뭐? 예? 네? 예? 네? 아니 사운드 버그로 소리가 안 들렸어. 존나 취향인 애가 나왔는데. 아니 잠시만. 다시 해봐봐.
You've but one chance. Join me or die. You.
I'm ready.
Blood follows me everywhere.
Let's do it.
Can't afford to let up.
Wounds are too much to bear.
Don't linger.
I'm ready. Time to deal some punishment. I'm not going to live much longer.
A spasm grip.
여긴 그냥 사운드 버그가 있네 유오.
My dagger-happy friend. What troubles you?
아나 말하는 꼬라지.
One day I'll catch a break.
The tadpole hasn't yet scrambled all your senses. Auspicious. But the longer we wait, the more it consumes. My people possess the cure for this infection. I must find a creche. You will join me. It is many things. A hatchery, a training grounds, a shelter. Githyanki protocol is clear. When infected with a gay tadpole, we must report to Augustil for purification. You do not have the authority. Defer to your leader.
At least things have stayed interesting.
The tadpole hasn't, but
Careful. She obviously sees your kindness as weakness. Don't let her take advantage.
It is Githyanki protocol is clear. You may as well suggest a wyvern bow to worms. The cure I offer will suffice as thanks. You would sacrifice yourself to Geich. Such tiring mediocrity.
섀도우 아트 호감도. 더 깎을 수 없다.
You have made an ally from Kresh Kalir. Few know such
으아.
fortune. Call me later.
미안해.
I'll trust your judgment, but I won't trust her. Not until I've gotten the measure of her.
You've a sharp tongue, elf. Would that your mind proved its equal.
Half elf. I suppose the finer details are lost on a creature like you.
Come. The Horned Ones mentioned a camp.
그만 싸워.
One there, this Zoru, has seen Githyanki. A Kresh must be near. We will ask this Zoru where he has seen my kin.
Lae'zel has a dangerous look in her eyes. Let's just hope she reserves those impulses for any common foes. Fine. What's on your mind? You're not the kind of company I'd keep willingly. But all things considered, you'll do.
유.
And I haven't forgotten
평가가
that you saved my
바뀌었어.
life aboard the Nautiloid.
안
Perhaps I'll
돼.
be able to return the favor at some point.
레이젤 버리자. 양다리는 망한다. 위쳐에서 배웠잖아. 미안 레이젤. 다른 세계선에서는 행복했으니까. 후.
You've but one chance. Join me or die.
Coward.
근데 잠시만 이러면. 맹세 파괴자 기사는 못 만나나? 아니 용룡아 여기 왜 있냐고? 키키키키. 레이젤 살려는 주고 그 다음에 보내자. 그게 낫겠다.
You've but one chance. Join me or you.
With pleasure.
Let's finish this. Your time has come.
That doesn't look good. can take me on.
Need to stay focused.
A spasm.
Never wanted the easy path. Looking ahead.
The tadpole hasn't yet, but my people possess the cure for this infection. Githyanki protocol is clear. The cure I offer will suffice as thanks. You do not.
Can't give up now.
Careful. She obviously sees your kindness as weakness.
You would sacrifice such tiring mediocrity.
Something the matter? Fine. What's up? You're not the kind of company I'd keep willingly. But all things considered, you'll do.
아니.
And I haven't forgotten that you saved my life.
Breathe deep and move.
이럴 거면 레이젤 갱 데리고 있지. 아오. 섀도우 아트 호감도 나중에 따로 올려시.
You've but one chance. Join me or die.
No!
You... Yes, here.
My faith will protect me. On I go.
best be on my way.
What should I do?
Let's move.
Talk to me.
A spasm grip.
What's hiding here? Moving in.
The tadpole, but my people possess the cure for this You do not.
Is that blood? No. Never mind.
Careful. She obviously sees your kindness.
Githyanki protocol is clear. The cure I offer will. You have.
I'll trust your judgment.
You've a sharp tongue. Come, a crash. Chatter already. I expect I am your first. I suppose I am. Those diminutive scales of yours look like mistakes. It was an observation, not a compliment. No matter. I do not intend to stay long
눈새인
in this
척하자.
place.
키키키.
Many a good warrior savors the scent of too many, though. My suggestion: attack with purpose and savor your kills. And if the urge proves too... I understand more to the point. I know the cure for our condition. It is imperative we locate a creche. You do well to observe more and question less. Yes, in great detail. Then you start to hallucinate. Your bones will change form. All skin will turn to gore. Then you have ceased to exist, and a mind flayer is born. Words forged in steel. May your actions express the same metal. We must find my kind and be rid of the parasite. It's as simple as that. The first symptoms should have long since started, though. That is what puzzles me. Yes, if you give it no further thought, bad surprises. Besides, what hasn't happened may yet come to pass. Ceramorphosis takes all of you, but our tadpoles are far from ordinary. I wonder if another factor's in play.
Lae'zel has a dangerous look in her eye. There's no story. None that you're entitled to hear, anyway. Just forget you ever saw it. Fine. What's on your mind?
I am in a very look at me twice and I'll dismember you kind of way, of course.
Wonder if the gods are watching me. Broken. Must have been here a while.
My dagger-happy friend. What troubles you?
I should speak up.
Speak. A monster forms inside us, and you think to be idle. I knew your kind to be fragile, but I didn't foresee the severity. Be quick about your rest. We must locate a creche. A thick-headed notion in a complex circumstance. Do you suppose the parasites inside us dare to rest? That the Geich do not still pursue us with each peal of the bell? Take your rest. I will stand watch. Should a single tentacle split your skull, I will not hesitate to end you.
힘. 말넘심.
I have been waiting for you. I felt the moment of your liberation.
이런
The shedding
목소리구나.
of your bond. You called to me. I am here
어?
to show you the way.
이게 히든 직업 조건이라고? 만달로리안 같은 자식. Show me the way.
I was the first. The first to swear. The first to fall. When another's oath is broken, I stand witness.
영어 억양 존나 취향이네.
I see their jubilation. I guide their hand. Oathbreaker. You swore to deliver vengeance, to hunt down those who had wronged, and ensure they felt the sting of justice. Tell me, why did you abandon your oath? A shedding of responsibility. To know the reason for your fall is, perhaps, to know the shape of things to come. Take comfort in your undoing. I, like you, abandoned my cause. But much can still be achieved. Your oath is broken. The light within you fades. A new power is awakening.
아니 이거 기분 존나 쩔어. 배덕감 미쳤다.
Darkness will obey your summons. The dead will march to your rhythm. Even now, these shadows gather around you. They sense the cracks in your armor. They yearn to be used, to be inflicted. It is possible, but such a promise must not be made lightly. Wealth must be sacrificed, and your soul
예의상 물어봤어요.
repledged. It is wise to first consider
맹세
what is
안 되찾아도
gained
돼요.
and what is lost in the bargain. Should you wish to do so, speak with me again. I served a noble lord. I fought for him without question or restraint. Where his light shone, my sword followed. In his name, I raised villages, put thousands to the sword. I believed our greater purpose required such brutality, such sacrifice. But his light was so radiant. It blinded me to all else. I could not see the darkness and corruption of the path he led me down. When I finally saw the truth, he would not be reasoned with. So I ended him. For this, I was called Oathbreaker. I knew the consequences would be worse for those he continued to harm. What's past is past. We are here to discuss your future.
아씨 얘게 멋있네. 내 취향이네. 아씨. 아씨. 휴방 동안 호강하네. 에헤이 용용이 나가.
I wielded the powers of darkness, yet held a candle for those who needed the light. My actions followed no teaching, apart from my own justification. Good or ill, I made my choices. Eventually, I heard the call of others who had strayed. I showed them the way, as I show you now. Do not resist. Surrender and be remade.
오, 미친. 개간지나.
Though born of a vile source, these powers can be used for good or ill.
얘랑은 못자나? 용차차차차차.
Your oath no longer binds you. The choice is yours alone.
허. 미친. 아니 미친. 나 소름 돋았어. 미친. 어우 소리 지르고 싶어. 미친. 진짜 미쳤다 미친.
Oathbreaker, what do you need of me?
I need you.
Speak, Oathbreaker. I said but his light, when I finally saw the truth, it was merely a choice, as I have made countless others since. What's past is past. We are here to discuss your future. Ask what you will. Returning to your oath means relinquishing the darkness within you. Its evil must be banished. Your oath-sworn powers will return. You will be bound again by the decrees you promised to uphold.
원래 이런 게 있어? 아니 미친. 실시간 커스터마이징 변경이 된다니.
Where to next?
It's Hells. Be wary. This place is trapped.
Your Gith friend seems on edge. Mustn't relish the thought of sprouting tentacles. Understandable. Can't say The night normally means bustling streets, bursting taverns. Curling up in the dirt and resting is, a little novel.
아오 이도련님.
I'm in no place to rest yet. Today has been a lot. I need some time to think things through. To process this. You sleep. I'll keep watch. The pleasure is all mine. Sweet dreams.
Doing the rounds, are you? You'd better get some rest. What were you two talking about? I see. I'd be careful with Lae'zel. She's not of this world. I'd be surprised if our interests remained aligned. Let's hope we rapidly find a healer. You seem reliable. I think you know how important it is that we find someone who can cure us. Best if we focus on that. Good. We might even get lucky and find one right away. As I see it, we're overdue some good fortune. Rest well.
타락한 자들의 수호자래. 별명 개 멋있어. 아니 씨바 레이젤야. 너 경비 선담해. 아오.
Oathbreaker, what do you need of me?
Well, hello. What can I do for you?
Whatever it takes.
Someone there?
Is that blood? No, never mind. What now? Can't slow down.
Open the bloody gate! Nobody gets in! Zevlor's orders!
아이
That
퀘스트다.
pack of goblins will be on us any second! What's going on? Goblins are on our tail! Open the gate, Zevlor, now! You let goblins here? Where is the druid? Please! There's no time! By the 9 hells! Open the gate!
Damnable roach! Provoke the blade and suffer its sting.
Scout! Get to the high ground! Raiders! Charge the bastards!
Quickly.
Make way.
Need to act fast. Got to move.
by sickle and sword.
I'll bleed every last one of you!
keep them guessing.
Have to keep going.
Take two.
Have to keep going.
Breathe deep and move.
Can't give up.
Swift as my feet can carry me.
Ready. Come on up. Take two.
That was the last of them. Inside! All of you! More may follow! Open the gate!
큰일 나는 줄 알았네.
Just be on my way.
One crisis after another.
우리 동료 한 명을 못 구한 것 같은데. 그때 모라라짱이랑 여기서 마법사 친구 만들지 않았나? 걔가 어딨지?
Why does this keep happening? I was joking about Octa's soup just a moment ago.
I feel like we're being watched.
Come on, Rika. Now what?
Have some respect. This really isn't the time to talk.
There are children here, you fool!
We was running for our lives.
You led them straight to us, and you let them take the druid too? Unbelievable!
Tell that to the dead at the gate.
Shut it, Horns! I'd be lying dead next to the goblins if you'd stalled any longer.
My duty is to this camp.
Oh, God forbid you risk your precious tail. But I shouldn't be surprised. Foul-bloods ain't known for courage.
You're right. There's too much at stake.
Worried about your precious hides? The both of you.
Enough! Squabbling is pointless. The goblins have found us.
At least we agree on that.
More goblins could be on their way.
Forgive that display. Aradin's a blowhard, but that's no cause for me to join him. Thank you for your help out there. I'm Zevlor, Well met. I should warn you, visitors are no longer welcome in this grove. Whatever your business, I'd see to it quickly. The druids are forcing everyone out. This attack will only strengthen their resolve. Goblin got you. The druid Halsin's a renowned healer, but he didn't make it back from Aradin's expedition. If it's not too serious, you could try his apprentice Nettie. She's with the other druids in the inner grove. They've started a ritual to cut the grove off from the world outside. We can't stay, but we'll be slaughtered if we leave. We're no fighters. I've tried. Korga, their new first druid, won't even see me. You, though... I know it's not your business, but she owes you for saving this place. Perhaps you could persuade her. For more time to prepare, if nothing else.
Turning your back on the needy to save your own skin? Maybe we'll get along after all.
I understand.
아니
I can
씨.
only thank you for the help you've already given. If you'll
얘 왜
excuse
이렇게
me,
능글 많냐?
I'd best get my people
데리고
moving.
다니니까 걔 재밌네.
This place seems remarkably tense for a sacred grove. Perhaps we shouldn't linger. But let's at least see if there's a healer to be found, first of all.
Fine. What's on your mind?
Besides, you saved my life aboard the Nautiloid. How can I do anything but sing your praises?
Well, this seems like a lovely little spot. The sense of impending doom aside.
Every Githyanki has held a sword by age 6 and claims their first kill by age 10. Yet
애들
these
투구
tieflings claim
벗겨야겠다.
barely a single warrior among them.
오,
It's a wonder they survived even this long. Entirely. Each creche contains a Zaithisk purified. The library was a gift from Vlakith herself, that we may gain total understanding. I will not brook your ignorance. Countless scholars roam the astral sea and beyond. I know what you can barely fathom. That you cannot bear it makes it no less true.
모자 벗는 설정이 원래 없었나? 화장실. 다녀왔습니다, 용용.
Refugees, adventurers, no one in years, and suddenly we're overwhelmed. Well met. And thank you for beating back those goblins. Most brave of you. Is there anything you need? Act fast if you do. The ritual will be complete before too long. Just some bits and bobs I no longer need. Sylvanus, guide your path.
We don't even know these people.
That doesn't matter.
Of course it does.
Hells! We can't just leave.
I'll not gamble our lives, our futures, on people who are as good as dead. We must leave for Baldur's Gate at once.
Can we all just take a moment, please?
What's the point in blades and spells if we don't bloody use them? We should stay. These people aren't fighters. We can help.
Or yell louder. That's fine too.
Common sense at last. Let's get out of this death trap. Or would you deny your brother here his chance at fortune in Baldur's Gate?
Come on, sis. We're less of a target alone. We should leave.
Fine. Let's sneak away like God's damned cowards. But if something happens to these people, it's on us. I hope you know that.
This place is a bloody death trap, not a...
We've known enough grief this 10-day traveler. Don't be the cause of more.
Smart enough to poison their blade.
I need a drink and a real bed.
Good to be back behind the walls, have to say.
Thanks.
Don't make me hurt you, boy.
Too late! Looking at you is painful enough.
You! Saw you fighting those slimy bastards. Fancy a bowl? Best to fill your belly now, while we still can. You've been on hard times too, huh? That doesn't mean it's behind us, though, does it? Here, have more. We'll need every bit of strength to make it to Baldur's Gate. Trust me.
Whatever comes, I'm ready.
Don't you lie to me, boy. I know you have it.
Touch me and
Thanks for fighting off those goblins. If you need to replace any gear, just ask. My selection's pretty slim. I had to leave most of my equipment in Elturel.
Keep a blade close.
Miss my... Thanks for fighting off. My selection's pretty slim. I had to leave most of my equipment in Elturel.
Get back, kid.
I already told you I don't have it! How stupid!
Thanks for fighting. My selection's pretty slim. I had to leave most of my equipment in Elturel.
The goblins aren't smart enough.
Still breathing, despite everything.
Ah, if it isn't the talk of the camp.
It's a rare day when I think you're twitching something fierce, love. And your eyes. You look like you don't know the meaning of the word sleep. Auntie Ethel will
이
sort you
할머님
out.
너무
I've
스윗하시다.
lotions and
8시오
potions
8.
galore.
오.
Oh, nothing as fancy as that. But I come from a long line of women with a dab hand at such things. Aha! You take a sup of that and you'll feel right as rain, sweetie. Oh, 'tis just a healing potion, nothing fancy. Here. You just look like you might need a pick-me-up. I'm sorry to go on about it, but are you all right? You're looking awful peaky. Oh, stop! Even on a good day, half the camp acts like a bunch of screaming brats. I'm tempted to smack them all on the backside and tell them to kiss and make up. Not that they'd listen to little old me. Anyway, do you need anything? I have a few odds and ends for sale. Take care now, sweetie.
Light on my feet.
I already told you I don't have it! How stupid are you?
I think I'd make a fine teacher, or a baker, or a butcher.
Butcher? Need anything else? Of course, but please, remember, you're not the only one in need. Sylvanus be with you. Need anything else? Of course, but please, remember, you're not the only one in need. Sylvanus be with you.
And again. Swing and swing and... Oh! Give it back, kid.
I already told you I don't have it! How stupid are...
Only gonna ask you one more time, boy. Hand over my locket.
I don't have your ugly locket. I've never seen it before.
뭐지?
Hand it over or I'll slap the teeth out of your head.
어.
You threatening me? You don't understand. The kid stole my locket. He... Oh, the hell's with this? These little devils get away with everything because of coddling bastards like you. You'll get yours someday. I hope I get to see it.
Maybe you will, But personally, I doubt it. See you around.
진짜 제가 훔쳤나?
The rat's eyes soften as he emits a pained squeak. You realize the source of his discomfort. One of his front teeth is chipped. The rat pauses, gauging whether his chipped tooth is in fact life-threatening. Apparently satisfied, he beckons you with the squeak. Follow.
What I'm gonna do for better tools? No helping it. We're exposed now.
Not everyone subscribes to what is mine is yours, it seems.
Swing and swing. Parry. And again. Swing and
By Mordai's eyes. Another one. My friend's blood not enough. Come to rip me open too.
In Kresh Kalir, a formal greeting begins with a bow.
Is this monster with you?
Lower. You dare interrupt? Has the tadpole ravaged your senses?
Thanks. What do you want from me? On the road to Baldur's Gate, near the mountain pass. Saw us for we saw it. Jammed its blade through your... And I just ran.
The map. Show me.
No hard feelings.
at least make a run for it. God, deliver me.
Whoa! Hey! Can't say I've ever seen someone like you before. Go on. Take this ring. It's lucky. Call it. Heads or tails. Hey, hold on. You gotta pay for that. Fine. Keep it. Call it a sample, yeah? But you gotta at least look at the other rings, okay? I gotta eat. Really? I mean, good. That's what I got. You bought some.
You suddenly feel something moving against your back and turn. You notice she's trembling. The tears streaming down her cheeks are indeed real.
Let go of me! Help!
Not a chance I'll fit
Something
in
over
there. Not a chance I'll fit in there.
Need something? Watch your back. That thing is small, and I am not.
Something the matter?
What's next, I wonder?
Have a lot on my mind. Well, in it.
Let's get on with it.
I don't think I'll fit through there.
I've got a long road ahead. If not over, then through.
Hey, you here to trade or? Yeah, I know. I was standing right here telling her to rob you. Fine. I'm not so good at count. Look, you caught her. Good for you. You want now? Do me a favor. Make room for the chumps. Think you could stand back a ways, pal?
으아!
I'll feel that one later.
Speak, Oathbreaker.
Finally, some good fortune. Come morning, we know what to do. I can't wait to get this thing out of my head. I hadn't thought of that. What do you have in mind? Brambles on bearskin aren't as fun in practice, I'm afraid. Besides, I can't afford to tire you out. We still have work to do. Rest well. Something the matter? Fine. What's on your mind? I must admit. Besides, you saved my life aboard the Nautiloid. How can...
You know, I've been thinking, reflecting on what tomorrow might bring. When we arrive at this Gith crash, will we
얘 왜
find out how
이러고
to
누워
bring the
있냐?
worm under control? Will this little
당황스럽네.
adventure of ours be over?
아니 섀도하트랑 뜨밤 어디 갔어?
Good. I don't want you to run off just yet.
아니
You're quite the
시발.
ally after all.
이 새끼가
Traversing
왜?
Avernus,
왜?
surviving the crash,
아니.
surviving everything that's followed.
근데
I'm
궁금.
not easily
하긴
impressed
하네.
by people, but you're stronger than I gave you credit for. A delicious thought, but the right moment. I'm sorry. I need to clear my head.
나 완전
I'll see you
카사노바인데.
later, I'm sure. Sleep tight.
미친.
A fine evening, don't you think? The moonlight shines warmly on us. The breeze caresses our faces.
물음표 물음표 물음표
Hideous.
물음표.
All of it. Would that I were doing battle up there, among the tears.
웬일로 스윗하게 말 하나 했다.
Look above. Watch the moon cross the sky. The tears follow behind it. Rocky bodies tumbling through the sea of night. One of them is my crash. Kalir. Your curiosity is to be commended. Githyanki are hatched in creches all throughout realm space. It's there I first saw a Kithrak mount a red dragon. But enough of this.
Need something?
에. 이스타리온 너 어디가? 저 새끼 뭐야냐? 어.
Well, hello. What can I do for you?
Imperative.
You were witnessed assaulting someone. You're headed for the cells.
아 아니 그.
You try your best, but your best just isn't good enough.
Let me hear you bunch of softies!
I don't like the look of that mushroom. I should stay clear.
Oh, you thieves are all boring! Even your cages are boring!
Imperative.
Let me hear you bunch of softies!
이거 아니야, 이거 아니야. 소형화 무략이나 동물에게 부탁해서 그 구멍으로 들어갈 거 아니면 안 되겠는걸.
Need something?
These boots have seen everything. Not a chance I'll fit in there.
이러고 한 3시간 연주하면 나오지 않을까?
Not a chance I'll fit in there.
I'm ready.
Never a dull moment. Breathe deep and move.
Please, let us through.
Let my daughter go right now!
She's a thief, hellspawn. And you will wait for Korga's judgment. Now get back!
Oh, let me through, Mragrasham, or I'll rip your damn throat out!
Come, Magrin, give him a chance. You, get back! Kick back, force my hand, and I'll show you its claws.
A moment, Giona.
What? Oh, I understand. You. Apparently Korga wants to see you. Go ahead.
my good friend. You were at the gates just now, no? When the goblins came? You saw them up close? A few questions, if you please. There's no overstating my interest. Glory. Now then, how would you describe that particular batch of goblins? Size, nature, distinguishing qualities?
You search your mind, successfully recalling various details of goblin behavior.
My, a scholar after my own heart. Spent much time among goblins? I've always preferred experience. Now, I've a few more questions. And the dragon they had marching in the rear, was it of the brass or silver variety? Witnesses noticed a red dragon marching at rear. Last question, then you'll be quite free. Did the attackers rally to the action when they fell upon the gates?
이거 음유시인인 줄 알았는데 기레기였어.
They did, didn't they? Oh, curious. Oh, curious indeed. I've interrogated one, a captive in this very camp. She reports they've abandoned their god Maglabiet in favor of someone called the Absolute. The scandal! Ah, but is superstition all? I, for one, intend to get to the bottom of it. I'm just preparing to head to their camp as we speak, in fact. If you'll excuse me, I ought not to dawdle. My friend, every story benefits from a dragon. Until we meet again.
Seen stealing. Resolving this peacefully will require more caution than you displayed in getting caught. With your ill-gotten gains discarded, the accusation fizzles away.
Speak. The bird knows. She needs to know. You do not. Forgive me. It is not you I fear. It is my brethren. More follow Korga every day. They are afraid, and she offers a simple solution. Eject the refugees, and we will be safe. A druid and an outsider. We can do nothing without turning the others against us. Only Master Halsin can stop this. I pray my bird returns with news of him. If not, I fear for my people. The ritual is Korga's decision. Master Halsin welcomed the refugees in. I wait for him to resolve this.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Please. I'm sorry.
This is madness, Korga. She's just a...
A what, Wrath? A thief? A poison? A threat? I will imprison the devil. And I will cast out every stranger.
A death viper. You've milked their poison before. A single drop of it could kill that child in a heartbeat.
Girl? You mean parasite? She eats our food, drinks our water, then steals our most holy idol in thanks. Wrath, lock her up. She remains here until the rite is complete. And keep still, devil. Tila is restless.
Come, Korga. We took back the idol. Surely...
Do it.
The snake's hiss of approval reveals its intentions. Should the child struggle, it is poised to strike. The death of a child. A timeless tragedy that never grows old.
Very well. I'll defer to your ruling. My circle has offered grace to these outsiders. In return, these devils lured in a horde of goblins. And their spawn stole the one relic that might keep us safe. We've taken back our relic. But I will keep the fiend caged till our protection rite is complete.
I was scared. They said when the rite was over we'd have to leave. But there's goblins out there and worse. And it's nice here. So I took the idol. I thought maybe then we could stay. Please let me go. I'll be good, I swear.
Well, Paladin, what say you?
Thank you, thank you, thank you.
Tila, to me! Out, thief. My grace has its limits.
It hurts.
Thank you, Korga. Master Halsin...
Halsin isn't here. Keep his name off your tongue, lest Tila pierce it.
I know that look. You're wondering why I was in pain before. It's just an old wound that... It's nothing to do with the tadpoles, at least, in case your imagination is in danger of getting away from you. It's just something I have to live with. Quite a lot, if I'm being honest. But it always passes quickly, so I can manage.
Go on. Say it. You think I'm a monster?
First you urge grace, then you speak truth. You surprised me twice over. A shame the grace period ends. The Viper's fangs have been bared. She must guard her brood. No matter. I took back the idol of Sylvanus, and the rite is resumed. We will seal the grove, free from harm, free of intruders. And mine perish if he stays. You showed great mettle at the gate. The mettle of a skilled sword for hire. I want you to provide your services to Zevlor. Offer to guide the Outlanders out of the grove. I'm sure they'll reward you well. They're to be gone before final prayer. If they are not, the Viper must strike. You will do more than speak. This tale ends but one way.
타그아는 여전히 마음에 안 드네.
Best keep your hands to yourself.
What will the tieflings want next?
I see you. Just give me a moment.
A moment.
This may be captured. There. Now, what was it you needed? I do what I can. Come here. Let's have a look at you. You seem healthy enough. A bit tired round the eyes, maybe. A tadpole. A mind flayer tadpole. Come. We need to be quick. This way.
There's something in that vessel. Take a closer look.
Tadpole crawled out of his head soon after. No. That was Master Halsin. A pity you got me instead of him. You don't have to be here for this. No, I'll stay. I'd rather know exactly what you're up to.
All right. Let's see what we can do. It might. But first things first. Tell me about your symptoms. Have you noticed anything strange happening? Victims can identify each other. How'd you pick up the parasite? Halsin was desperate to find where all this was happening. A mind flayer ship? But Master Halsin was sure. Look, you've been straight with me, so I'll be straight with you. You're dangerous, but you seem like a good soul. You deserve a chance to save yourself.
전개가 다르네.
This is a vial of wyvern poison. Swear to me.
아니
You'll swallow it
키키키키키키키키키.
if you feel any symptoms. Swear it. I hope it doesn't come to that, but thank you. Here. You know, I've spent my life treating folk and never once
어차피
saw a
나
mind flare infection.
보스
Then suddenly,
브레이커야.
there's dozens of you. Maybe more. Master Halsin and I were tracking them, studying them, trying to figure out what
맹세에도
the hell
어기면
was going
그만이야.
on. Because you should all be changing. There should be a small army of mind flayers out there.
But you're not. Weird powers aside, you seem perfectly normal. Mind flayers reproduce by infecting someone with their parasite. 7 gruesome days later, the victim transforms and a new mind flayer is born. The thing in your skull, though, it's different to anything in our records. It's one of their worms for sure. But this one gives you powers, telepathic connections. And it doesn't turn you into one of them. Not yet, anyhow. Hard to say, but there's a lot we don't know. Infected, folks like you, have been converging on an old temple of Selûne, and I've no idea why. When Master Halsin heard the adventurers were heading that way, he saw a chance to get answers, joined on the spot. Whatever he found there, he didn't make it back. The thing is, I've sent birds to find him. But the place is rotten with goblins. None of us can even get close. You, though, you're one of them. Technically speaking, I mean. They won't kill someone carrying their parasite. If you can find Halsin and get him out of there, we can discover what he learned. And perhaps he can save your life. How's that sound? I can't make any promises, but I know this for sure. Master Halsin is the only one close to understanding these things. He's your best bet to
아니
survive.
완전 다른 애 전개가.
Otherwise, that vial's your only option. Thank you. It would mean everything to the Grove. To me. I wish I could tell you more, but only those adventurers know what happened out there. All I can say for sure is they all went to the old temple of Selûne, and Master Halsin didn't make it back. Good luck out there. And if things start to go bad, remember the vial. Remember your oath.
One step at a time, Nettie. Come on.
Wyvern. Never tried it, and I hope to keep it that way.
오늘 발더스게이트 여기까지. 안녕.